Patreon member shout out. I saw your face and wow, and then I took a vow that we'd be together, girl, just you and me. That's the meaning of eternity. I saw your face and wow. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Owe Me update video. If you guys are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. I would say hello to Dashy. Hello, Dashy. A little dark over there. So, what do we have going on today? There was an update late last night / early this morning with the Veve app. Two things that I did notice is that originally, like months and months ago, last year, we had these little ribbons, these little badges on the things that we just got back. Like, if you had the full set, you get a thing, you get a little ribbon over there, and they took it away for a little while, and then they gave them back. So that was one of the other things, and I thought it was. I always liked them. I thought it was really cool. To have like, oh, I got all the Marvel Mighty sets. I got all a bunch of these. I thought that was really interesting. So that was one of the updates. I was hoping for like some comics inside the showroom. I thought that would be pretty cool. We will get that at some point. David had said yes, that is something he was very excited about. That's something that will come at some point. 3.0. When it is, I assume they're probably going to do the migration, which is, as we know, next Thursday, be 27 January. They'll work on listings after that, and then who knows? We haven't had a Veveverse announcement in a very long time, so I'm hoping that they tease something like that. A lot of people really aren't expecting. Some people aren't expecting it till 2023. I was like, guys, they told us they wanted to do it last year in December, but because the migration had everything, they said they push it back to spring. Again, I don't think it'll be spring. I think it would be around Q3, maybe late Q4. But anyway, it would just be nice to get a little teaser. That'd be fun. Something else that I thought was interesting is that they haven't really mentioned buying land. They've mentioned new staking tiers and but that wasn't part of the update. One of the other things with the updates that we got was the auctions. And the auctions were 3 days at one point. And if you didn't get if you didn't pay it in like a day, like you get like banned from bidding on stuff for a little while, but you had 3 days, which again, I understand. Let's say you bid on something and then you say, hey, I want to win this, but then you go on vacation, you go skiing, you go whatever, because you forget about it, and then you actually win, and then you forget to pay, okay, whatever. So now it's only a 24-hour auction, which again, at first I did not 100% agree with. I went on the stream this morning and I was like, guys, I don't like this because of X, Y, Z. And I'll explain those reasons why I didn't like them and why I still kind of don't, but also why I say like it'll probably work out for the better, and why I think they're doing this. So I come from a Pokemon world. I want to be the greatest master of... Alright, so I come from the Pokemon world where like they have 24 and 72-hour auctions, but really a lot of what you want is 7 days, sometimes even 10 days. And what you have is that why you want that is because it gives people time to notice, like, unless you're like me and you have certain cards enabled, as soon as they get listed, eBay gives you a ping. Oh, this, Dark for Alligator, first edition, PSA 10, was just listed. Blaine's Charizard, for, that type of thing. If they're not freaks like me and they go just check it, once every day or once every couple days, it's really hard, especially for people with only a couple $100s or maybe a couple grand, to say like, oh, hey, I got this. But I don't have that much money now. I can't pay it just today or the next 3 days. They want that 7 days or sometimes 10 days because people don't get paid, on a random Tuesday. They might have to wait until a Friday, or they might have to wait until, every 2 weeks. If you're in the military, you get paid on the 1st and the 15th. I digress. So that's normally why you want the 7 to 10 day auction. And I was like, I wish they would give you the option in Veve to say like, hey, I want this 1 day, I want this 7 day auction, because that gives people time to gather money, that gives people time to get the hype. But one of the things that I did notice is like, okay, if you really wanted the money at a 7 day auction, you can kind of get it. You get one of your cards that like, okay, I can take profit on this. The floor is here. I could sell it here, and then once that buyer pays, hopefully in a couple of days, and then you send it out. eBay should send it the day after, and you get your money usually about a day or so after that. So maybe about 4 days, you might have the opportunity to get some. We're here, why I love this company so much is because it's very, very disruptive. And what I mean by that is that, well, you don't have to wait
days, and you don't have to go to the post office. Like, God forbid you decide to go and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to post this on a Wednesday. It doesn't sell till Friday, and then the post office is closed. You have to wait till Monday, and then, let's say post office is closed because of a holiday, Martin Luther King Day, whatever, Guy Fawkes Day, Columbus Day, or I think it's Indigenous Peoples Day now, but either way, you can't go there until Tuesday. They don't give you the money until you send it, put in the tracking number, and then by then you miss the 7-day auction. That can happen, but Veve never closes. Like, am I Gordon Gekko? Because money never sleeps. Veve never closes. Why? A lot of these apps, like Cash App and Venmo and all these other places, are really disrupting the banking industry, is because they don't need to, wait, a couple of days for ACH, or a day for a wire transfer. It goes and then it's done. That's it. It's over. I feel like I was Bomb or Shy Guy. Anyway, this type of thing, you can, unless the market is closed for an hour, where it's closed a half hour before a major drop and then a half hour after a major drop, unless it's that, you can pretty much sell anything 3 a.m. and you get your money just like that. Gems are transferred into your account just like that. I really hope they do the same way with Omi, if you need to do Omi for something. But anyway, so that's why I think it will work out, because you don't need to have that 7-day auction. You don't need to have... Again, would I like that eventually? Yes, I really would. Just to have someone, let's say somebody that's new, and they get something on the drop, and say, hey, you know what? I got this on the drop. It's cool, but I really want this better. I want a Superman, or I want a Steamboat Willie, and this is worth a couple $1,000, whatever it is. And they say, hey, because it's an auction, and eventually you might have people that say, hey, this person's done a lot of deals. They've done a lot of completed transactions. They're a high-rated seller in the app. A lot of people are going to want to go towards that, as opposed to somebody that's just new. And it's like, okay, well, what if they cancel, or what if this person doesn't pay? Whatever the reason, I think consignments in the future might be a thing, where they say, like, go to someone like, say, Johnny Dunn or Dan Schawbel, where they go and they look, oh, this person has a lot of followers, this person has a lot of hearts. Those people that might put something up for items, for bid, for auction, might get a lot more traffic to that item than a new person that only has a couple of followers or none at all. So I think that's something that we might be looking at in the future. And let's say they take a certain percentage. Like, I've done that for people in Pokemon. Hey, you don't have a ton of subscribers, you don't have anyone. Yeah, I'll put it on my auction. I'll just take a couple percent, like 5% or whatever, of that, and then you'll make a lot more putting it on my auction. So I do think that would be really good in the future. Again, do they need it? I mean, they probably not, because again, it's really, really disruptive, and you can get your money very, very quickly. But I would like to see that people, us old school people coming in from like physical collectibles, I would like to see that in the future. So Comey, if you're watching, I think that'd be great. Everybody, to end this video, I'm going to ask y'all to follow at HeyDavidDon, at KingMavsForever on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs on the app, Kobe Collects and Only Player One on the YouTube. Got Powers of X up here, Kobe Collects down here as well. Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, Sody Pop Media on the YouTube, at EQ_crypto, at Wet Wizard Veve, and at 1234CA3 on the Twitter. DerekBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography, AfroDroidLegends.com, UStayGlassy.store, WoundedWarriorProject.org, AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au are places you can go for help or spend your money, donate money, go look at Veve photos. And then Charles Markle and Veve Vibes on the YouTube are also people I subscribe to. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow.